Welcome to the hot pit. This is where all the magic begins. This is Elephant. I wanted to create a simple version for the later finger painter. So as you can see, I've got my elephant here, perspective. It's all true 3D. He started out as a cube and with an amount of extrusions and rotations and so on, I get something like this. Right. Here's the 3D image, and spin around on whatever view I want. Okay, I've decided for a sort of top-down view for finger painter. Right, the pose is a bit boring. That's how I modelled it, but I want to add some interest. So what I'm going to do is enable my skeleton, which I've already enabled, because it's a quick overview. It takes a long time to create something like that. So now I'm just going to deform. So now I've got a semi-interesting pose. The original idea was I was going to have the ball in the scene as I was playing football, but I just thought, no, it's going to be a bit too complicated because we've already got a complicated elephant scene. I want something a bit less complicated, so that ball had to go. Right, the reason why I'm shooting the video is because I want to show you what actually happens. I'm just going to turn the preview off for now. You can see I've got deforming cage here. I can select certain bones. And now as I bring preview back up, you can see the result. I'm just going to leave preview on actually. Unfortunately, my machine gets quite warm, so it's getting a bit hot in this room at the moment. But never mind. So you can see I can change the view to whatever I want. The rig isn't the best, it's just a simple rig, just so I can just add some interest. As you can see, there's no inner mouth on this object, wasn't important. Anyway, this object, a bit too complicated for what we need. Let's just adjust that, yeah, that'll do. So what I did is I've got a few shaders already created, so I just need to turn my global illumination off. So now it's just a standard light in the scene and no bounce information. I've created a PixSketch LXP, turn that on, I've now got toon shaded. That's the element I'm using for the, what I want your children to achieve or to nearly achieve. I turn toon off, back to normal. Toon on, as you can see, there's probably about 3 or 4 greys in there, 3 sort of ready colours, that's about it. I can have ink mode on, so there's my ink mode, so that's the render I achieve, and turn that off, and just go for a simple outline. There we go. We've now got an outline, and I can still carry on and deform to how I want. Unfortunately, I'm not happy with my shader because when I go to certain angles I get too much black. Turn shader on, so now I've got a 2-colour sort of pink outline, which I quite like, but it's no good. Let's just go back to the original. There we go. So now we've more or less got him sort of jumping off the ground. I can select my root object, and now he's jumping off the ground. I've got lights to set up, so you can see the resulting change. I'm just going to turn the off so you can see the shadow now. Should change. And that's how I go about creating images for finger painter. That's it. Thank you.